Ready? We will start our discourse with the recitation of Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Lu Lan Hobo
Hồ
Lu Lan Chapa Abue.
Ba Liao
Ba Liao.
Chapa Liao. Wow, some yogi replying, Chapa Liao. Oh yes, they are just 5 preceptor, so they can enjoy their dinner, right? Wow, wonderful, huh? This online retreat really wonderful. Bargain for every day, huh? Not 8 precept, only 5 precept, so they can enjoy dinner. Okay. Lulam Pachiam Abue. Oh, very soft reply. Maybe many people haven't got yet, huh? The chats. Lê Pai Holu Lai Jason Jempo.
Hồ
Okay. Yesterday night, I told you that practicing Vipassana actually means to observe and note, to perceive anicca, dukkha, and anatta. I also ask you whether there is a statement in literature to prove this idea. So you said no, or I said yes, right? Yes. To improve this statement, practicing Vipassana actually means to observe and note so as to perceive the anicca, impermanence, dukkha, suffering, and anatta, the nature of uncontrollable condition. Yes. Yes. There is a statement in the literature. Vividina anicca di akarina pasati di vipassana. Vividina anicca di akarina pasati di vipassana. The observing and noting in various ways to perceive phenomena as anicca, as dukkha, as anatta is called vipassana. By inclining your mind towards the cessation of phenomena and perceiving it, you come to perceive anicca. You come to perceive dukkha. You come to realize anatta. This is pure vipassana, not samatha. Okay, vipassana. So remember to meditate with your mind inclined to the kaya dhamma or impermanence. Also, when you practice meditation, one thing is very important to remember. You treat your practice with the utmost respect and great care. Very important. So I repeat it. When you practice meditation, you have to treat your meditation with the utmost respect and great care. To develop this attitude, it may be helpful to reflect on the benefits you are likely to enjoy through the practice of Satipatthana meditation. But tonight, I will tell you the benefits of Satipatthana meditation. But some of you already know the benefits of the Satipatthana meditation, starting with Satana Visuddhiya, the purification of kilesa, mental impurities. This is the first benefit of Satipatthana meditation. I have told you again and again in my discourse. So this time I will tell you, okay? So to develop the attitude of respect, utmost respect and great care, you should reflect on the benefits of practicing meditation. The lower benefit is Sadhana Visuddhiya, the purification of kilesa, mental impurities. Yes, right. When you practice, depend on your effort, you can purify your kilesa, your mental impurities in you. This is the lower benefit. Even the lower benefit, the lowest benefit, I think good enough, just good enough to take up this practice. What is the highest benefit? Yes, this is Nirvana. So, by understanding, by knowing the benefits of the Vipassana meditation, you will become motivated to treat your practice, your meditation, with utmost respect and great care.
Mẹ, tại đó với cả lắm quay rồi con lắm huấn luyện chỉ lấy tí uy xiên Vipassana meditation biết họ lắm lại liao cái bệnh bệnh chỉ lấy vô thường anicca kho dukkha cả vô ngõ là anatta. So tại đó mùi là cha mẹ u mùi cao tí họ这类训练地位线来明白这类anicca dukkha and anatta 到底伫咱佛经内面有记录落来證明講有佛有安尼款教了，在đó就咩有甲咱講啦，是有誒佇佛經內面有通證明講佛甲即個地位線是互人明白甲了解即個世間即個因緣和合誒甲了誒世間誒物件是無常苦甲無我誒。無我誒意思就是講，伊是未互即個因緣和合誒物件是未互人控制啦。所以伊講 当咱伫观伫注意即个目标的时迄个目标浮起来，咱以无相的方向various way 来去观即个无常考甲无我的时，即个啦，就是叫做智慧善训练智慧善。所以，使到接落来讲，咱训练这智慧善，到后尾来，伊会正互人明白经验，甲了解到虾米才是正无常苦甲无我。所以，咱正训练这智慧善的目的，都是要来了解这个伽耶Dhamma。伽耶Dhamma的意思就是讲，加了这个有因缘和合的物件，加了是无常的 impermanent。所以使到袂人会记这项物件真正要紧的啦。when 咱伫训练这智慧善的时，咱就要真正尊重咱的训练，咱就要真正细致的去顾咱的这个善，顾咱的心安尼款咱才会正when 咱伫训练的时，咱会真正享受，还是会真正安怎讲会真正appreciate 啦这个训练智慧善的好处啦。特别今日使到讲伊无甲人解释这个训练智慧善的好处啦。虾米事呢？因为使到真正一摆伫伊的讲经的时，捌解释互人听了，这个训练智慧善的好处啦，甲了有7项啦。所以上帝头一项训练智慧善when 咱伫训练智慧善时，上帝招啦，咱有训练这个善，咱会赚到的利益啦，就是伊会互咱的心清气啦，无安尼一垃圾心巴利话叫吉利沙啦所以when 咱的心清这个就是互咱心清气，这个就是头一个利益啦。when 咱有训练这智慧善，了使到个讲当逐人尤其看咱家己出的力啦伊咱较骨力的尤其咧，伊咱正训练咧咱毋是讲赚到上帝给的利益啦，就是讲咱会互咱的心清气啦无安尼这杂想吉利沙来做乱人了 if 上帝原定的利益或是虾米咧使到讲上帝原定的利益，咱训练智慧善会带人跳出苦海，赚到入团圆满所以使到讲咱爱明白这训练这智慧善的好处啦when 咱明白到咱训练这智慧善会带互人安尼一个好处的时，人就真正自动啦真正安怎讲motivated 真正鼓励咱家己，讲咱就要好好用心来顾咱的善，了咱以上帝尊重respect 的这个心态来训练这种的带来安尼大好处的这个善智慧善。
Understanding the benefits of the practice, you may be inspired to be very careful and attentive towards the objects of meditation. So, here, you are advised, yogis are advised to note on the objects of meditation respectfully and attentively, so that you can realize the actual cessation, the true cessation of mind and matter. Then you may ask, How to Sayadaw? How to note respectfully with great care? Yes, I will tell you. It is to perform one's bodily behavior calmly, composedly, and slowly. Please remember, to perform one's bodily behaviors calmly, composedly, and slowly, such as sitting down, you have to do slowly, mindfully. Standing up, slowly, mindfully. Knowing the whole process of standing up, knowing the whole process of sitting down, bending, stretching, holding something, or taking something, eating, drinking, all should be performed calmly and slowly. So, nothing should be done unmindfully, abruptly, in a rush way. Always mindful. You always remind you, hey, I am yogi. I am yogi. I shouldn't do anything abruptly, in a rush way, and mindfully. So slowly, you will be able to do anything, everything, slowly, calmly, composedly, mindfully. On a meditation retreat, you are advised to slow down your movements as slow as possible, knowing the fact that your mindfulness is at an infant stage. At an infant stage. I borrowed this sentence from our late Sayadaw. Okay? Knowing the fact that your mindfulness is at an infant stage, at the early stage, so very soft, not so strong to know everything, very soft, very young, in infant stage. So you should slow down to be able to note the object. Slowing down gives mindfulness the chance to keep pace with the movements of the body, noting each one in detail. The scriptures illustrate this quality of care with the image of a person who is crossing a river on a very narrow footbridge. Okay? The very slowly here to describe, to explain how slowly you should perform your activities. You know? So the scriptures illustrate this quality of care with image of a person who is crossing a river on a very narrow footbridge. By the way, have you ever seen such bridge? You know, in Myanmar, in the countryside, you know, or you will see such bridge, just one bamboo alone, you know, you had to step on. Actually, very dangerous. So, very narrow footbridge. There is no railing to hold, and swift water runs below. So you see how dangerous. You can't be naughty. Obviously, this person cannot skip and run across the bridge. He or she must walk step by step with much care. And how to know attentively, closely. It is to concentrate, to be right at the present moment. You know, to know attentively, closely. This means to concentrate, to be right at the present moment, at the moment of arising and occurring of the object. This is very important. Very important. To know the true nature of phenomena. Only when we know the object at the present moment, you know, at the moment of the occurring, we are able to see the nature of that object. Otherwise, we won't. We won't. So this is very important, you know, to see, to observe, to know the meditation object at the moment of the arising of the object. So these two factors, you know, the two factors, respectful noting, respectful observing, and attentive noting or attentive observing. Two factors, please remember, two factors, respectful noting or observing, then attentive observing or noting. These two are crucial, important in Vipassana meditation.
Đọc lại, Sayadaw講if lắng đề cha chẳng bình bệ là chỉ lấy huấn luyện địa vị sen này lý ích là lắng họ tổ bị chính ra say gì là very careful因為 yogi sa lắng lại chỉ lấy retreat lắng yogi huấn luyện chỉ lấy xiên năng lắng nghề sinh ra tạo bài kiểu lắng特別真正細緻嘅來觀係個目標啦，真正愛有這個尊重嘅心啦，來去觀係個抱起來嘅目標。安尼看咱家正明白，這個正抱起來目標嘅伊嘅特質伊嘅感覺這個目標咧是有可能是物質，一般是有可能是這個心啦。所以心甲物質無關大一項，when伊抱起來時，咱愛真正用心細緻，真正謹慎，真正 respect when 伊啲抱起來時，咱就特別來觀伊so 這個就是咱講安怎去真正尊重嘅來訓練咱嘅智慧先啦。所以Sayadaw講這個安怎去真正尊重嘅來訓練這智慧先咧，就是講when咱大日啲無管咱啲行坐也好啦，無管咱啲做蝦米款嘅行動啦，咱嗬特別真正慢慢真正有正念嘅去做啦，咱嘅行動啦，所以咱安尼看，if咱真正細緻真正用這個正念心去觀去做咱嘅大行動咧，咱就會真正用來明白這個行動嘅大伊嘅變化啦。The whole process 啦，無管咱是佇行，無管咱是佇徛，無管是咱佇坐落，還是咱佇食物件，咱佇啉水，假使講咱嘅行動啦，when咱佇訓練這智慧先時，咱會安尼款嘅去做大項物件，慢慢嘅去做 做了咱大行动，咱要去做的是咱以这正念的心去观这个了的行动啦，了咱无讲就讲错咯是真正快安尼款做这行动，特别咱慢慢安尼款去做咧，咱都会真正会真快啦，都会注意到这个行动的变化，会真舒适的行啦。所以伫训练这伫卫生时，咱逐摆就要来交代咱家己，无管咱要做啥物物件，咱袂使一下命abruptly 无话就是讲快就去做啦。到头边，咱训练这伫卫生时，无管咱要做啥物，头一项咱爱有正念心。有了正念心，咱观伊，了咱就慢慢去讲要徛起来咱就慢慢徛起来了咱的行动是真正斯文的compose 无话so 了真正掂的啦平静的无讲徛起来声个了无的伊做啥物物件真优秀真细致so 安尼款咱就会真正快会看到会观到这个甲了这个行动的变化啦。所以这个啥咱当今叫做伫这个retreat 内面啦这个修禅这个营啦所以咱尤其咧逐摆先生有交代人啦，直交代搁交代，咱的行动就要互伊慢落来会越慢咱就慢啦了好好来观咱要做的逐项的行动啥物事咱特别放慢甲了的行动呢？这个是因为这阵时咱巴鲁甲来训练，咱的这正念心是无用的啦无话叫做 infant stage 啦这个本是咱的Sayadaw甲伊的已经无了的这个Sayadaw ji学会啦，招来一句话所以when咱的正念心无呢用的时候咱要明白要清楚一项物件是安怎变化的，咱的行动特别放慢，因为放慢咱才会看清楚所以咱放慢咱的行动when咱要伸手出去时，咱放慢咱才会慢慢观到咱有啥物拍顺心了，你手是安怎伸起来的有啥物感觉安尼款所以Sayadaw有讲伫这个佛经内面，伊人是用啥物款的例子来讲这个咱是安怎去真正用心去训练这个这个去观这个行动咧Sayadaw讲如果真正要训练好这个正念尊重细致的心啦都是像甲一个人啦伊伫行一个真正山的这个桥啦要过一个桥，了迄个桥伊下底的水是真正安怎讲伊的人是真正响的啦特别呢伊桥佫安尼山像一个竹的桥，一支竹的桥落山，了伊佫无物件互迄个过桥的人去禁。所以一个人有影伊无办法一直要过这个桥，伊是应该安怎过咧？是毋是应该真正慢、真正细致so that 伊袂跌落去迄个江的位所以伊讲咱马来西亚Sayadaw无清楚啦，但伊讲伫缅甸Sayadaw的国家内面一世界你会看到或者讲用竹起啦做的桥啦伊事实是真正山尔啦所以一个人when伊要过安尼款的桥时，伊是毋是特别慢慢一步搁一步安尼款啥细致的行过，甲会成功的无事的过这个桥咧所以就是安尼款的用安尼款的这个啦上的这个特质啦 quality 啦 所以人哋關即個目標鋪起來時，為人哋坐善嘅時，人關咱目標時，常常嘅，人冇是一步一步對調，伊目標就鋪起來呢，咱對調白白了，嚇，伊鋪起來呢，嗬，咱就關伊啦，嚇，所以安尼款啊，咱關伊，咱嘅心啊，佫袂使走哦，嚇，所以即個是特別有即個定力咯，嚇，所以伊一鋪起來嗬，咱就對調啊，對調佢個目標啦，嚇，了 when 所以 when 安尼款咱有才調安尼款心無走安尼款佇對調即個鋪起來目標，咱就會了解到即個目標伊正舒適嘅形啦，伊嘅特質啦，嚇，所以干那安尼款無管蝦米目標本好，伊鋪起來，伊一鋪起來，佢哋點寫 at the moment of occurrence 嚇，伊如有才調無本心啦，如有才調對調，即個目標鋪起來，兩條伊安尼款，你都會看到即個目標伊正舒適嘅即個形啦，the nature 伊嘅款啦，so 使到講，so 即兩項物件，if 咱有影要正會關到，佢鋪起來目標嘅形啦，伊正嘅特質啦嚇。咱頭一項有兩項物件，頭一項就是講，咱就要真正細緻尊重來觀佢鋪起來嘅目標，noting and observing the object respectfully。了第二項就是講 attentive observing，就是講咱唔係分心，咱真正安怎講專心嘅啲，when 伊一個來呢嗬，咱就真注意即個注意心是真正要緊嘅。如果咱有安尼真正細緻嘅來觀迄個鋪起來目標，了咱個真正注意伊安尼款咱真快，咱觀無管是蝦米目標啦，咱都會明白會了解到伊正舒適嘅形啦。但
It requires the delicate and composed movement of bodily behaviors to be right at the present moment, at the very present moment. If the yogi's behaviors are fast and quick, he or she cannot catch up with his or her bodily movements. It is because his noting conscious mind is weak and has only little concentration at the beginning of the practice. And because he or she is not noting the object of mindfulness right at the very present moment with his movements or behaviors, he or she won't be able to perceive the true nature of Dhamma, the true nature of phenomena. So, one must observe and note closely and intensely to be right with the very present moment so that one perceives the true nature of the phenomena. Why? Because mind and matter, which are the objects of awareness, exist only right at the very present moment. Yes, you should remember this one, very important. Mind and matter, which are the objects of meditation, exist only right at the very present moment. They don't stay long. That's why we need to note them, observe them at the very present moment of arising. We cannot miss by a split second or a hair's breadth. Very, very important words. You cannot miss the object by a split second or a hair's breadth. The arising and passing away of phenomena occur very fast When they arise, they appear instantly and cease or disappear instantly. Yes. What does the literature say about this? They appear instantly and disappear instantly. What literature said about this? Adasanato ayanti banga gachanti dasanam Vijubadowa akasi upajanti vayanti ja. Wow, that will be very nice for you if you can understand the Pali, I don't need to explain. I don't need to explain you, Very good Gata, the nature of the mind and metta. How swiftly, they arise and pass away. Given the example, Ujubadowa akasi. Okay? For example, in the early rainy season, especially in Myanmar, in Malaysia, the whole year, in Malaysia, the whole year, as two clouds in the sky strike, flashes of bright light are produced by the ensuing electric discharge. Do you understand? In the rainy season, especially in monsoon season, when two clouds in the sky strike, flashes of bright light are produced by the ensuing electric discharge. These flashes of bright light exist only at the moment of flashing. Can we go and look for these flashes of light anywhere in the clouds before they clash? No, we can't. They are not there yet. Also, we cannot go and look for these flashes of light anywhere in the clouds after they clash. They are not there anymore. The place where the flashes of light took place can only be seen and known by one who appears to be looking up at the sky at the very moment of flashing. My translator, can you catch me? Can you catch me?
Yes, okay.
Very good example, very good example. How the mind and mettas arise and, disappear. How they arise and pass away. The example of the flashes of light in the sky when the two clouds strike.
Trở lại, Sayadaw解釋啦。So, 咱一個為咱啲訓練一個啲為什麼事，咱嘅行動甲了後，未使快快啦，因為假使講咱嘅行動，咱行路咱食物件啉水if咱嘅行動甲了快快呢款做快快，安尼款咱是未掠到啦，伊嘅行動變化正舒適嘅情形啦。蝦米事呢？咱未掠到咧，因為好陣時，為咱啲初訓練嘅時，咱嘅即個定力concentration甲咱嘅正念心咱嘅 mindfulness 是真正按怎講無用嘅啦So if 無用嘅時，佢陪咱來注意，咱來明白即個行動發生嘅變化啦。 所以人是无材料来做教的啦所以人因为未掠到未看到，所以变做人本未明白到啦，这个正舒适目标舒适的行啦所以when人被正明白咧，人就是特别关啦，这个目标 when 伊发生的时 ，when 伊啲一浮起来的时，人就 start 关了。无管是心的目标，还是物质的目标，本是相啦。伊一浮起来，人就是特别真正注意啦。人会特别有这个正念心来关伊啦。因为虾米事呢？我这边有讲啦，真正要紧的啦。因为这个目标浮起来是真正慢呀。伊一浮起来吼if 人无去注意伊就憋去了。when 伊憋去的时 ，that means 人都未看到嘛。人都 when 人未看到，人都未明白到这个目标的正舒适的行嘛。伊讲这个憋的快的速度都是上个伊讲by a split of second就是一秒是不是真快伊讲啥一秒你看个分一半，所以物件这个目标浮起来是安尼咩？你都憋起本是安尼咩？所以 if 人无正用心去注意去对调去管理，你讲人安怎去明白伊咧？所以是袂，因为这个目标浮起来 instantly 无话讲一下尔，然后佫再 disappear instantly， 接落来伊佫再无去So if 伊浮起来人无看到，伊憋的时人佫甲面讲未看到。So if 人未看到的物件，人安怎去讲咧？人安怎去明白咧？So 袂咯，就是安尼款，未看到，未明白到，就是其地位永远都未浮起来然后伊讲，这个目标浮起来甲憋去安尼快，正是正人的心甲物质会正的情形啦伊都是上加伫Sayadaw讲伫伊国家缅甸伫即个rainy season when 伊人有即个 monsoon 的时落雨的日子的时几月节个了直直落雨的时 when 要落雨的时有当时即个闪电会发生啦when 迄个乌云真正高的时so when 落的乌云伊浪的时 strike 的时安尼款都会有这个闪电发生啦。然后这个闪电发生的时候 ，if 人从人的头看起迄个天的时 ，if 伊伫发生，伊落伫小浪的时，伊有火出来的时，人看到，人就会知道哦，原来哇，有这个火因为伊人小浪有出这个火。if 人安尼准拄好when 伊伫小浪忽迄个火出来时，人看到，人知这个是闪电。然后过了 when 伊闪电敢若是一刹那呢，所以过了，佫有闪电出来无了嘛之前 before 伊小浪的时，本无火走出来。过后，伊的闪电伊的两个云小浪过后，过了，伊不是无火出来的，所以敢若迄个伊伫小两个乌云伫小浪的时，好一个刹压的时 ，if 人有注意到，人才会看到这个闪电所以这个就是真正好的例子啦，来归水啦。这个心物质伊会浮起来时是偌快的啦都是上加两个乌云伫小浪的时发出的光安尼款咯。if 人 miss 掉迄个点声人就是看无到迄个火迄个光Sayadaw是安尼款解释咯。 done.
In the same way, the nature of the mind and matter are like the nature of the flash of light. They are nowhere before they arise. When conditions become conducive, they arise and then cease instantly. They are not left anywhere in the aggregate, say, in the body, after they have ceased. The preceding mind and matter pass away very swiftly, and the succeeding mind and matter arise very swiftly, happening so fast, occurring so fast, it seems like one continuous stretch. The mind and matter of our childhood are not there anymore. I had to repeat. The mind and matter of our childhood are not there anymore because the change, the passing away, happens so swiftly. It seems like one continuous phenomenon and make us think. It is the same and only mind and matter that we have now in our body. Actually not. It's absolutely not. They are always changing because they are happening very swiftly, very quickly. It seems like one stretch. That is why we need to be able to, to observe and note the object of meditation at the very present moment of arising. To do so, yogis must behave gently and slowly like a sick person, a patient in hospital. Our late Venerable Mahasi Sayadaw instructed that yogis must act like a person with a back pain. Please remember, yogis should behave like the person with back pain. Very good example. A person with back pain is full of energy and stamina like any other people, any other person. But for fear of hurting oneself and causing pain to one's back, he or she gets up in a delicate and gentle manner when getting up. Sits down in a delicate and gentle manner while sitting down. And when reaching out or taking something, he or she does so in a delicate and gentle manner. So, a yogi should follow his movements. His movement, the person with back pain. When sitting down, a yogi sit down gently and slowly. When getting up, yogi does so gently and slowly. When taking something, he does so very gently and slowly. If we can manage to behave like that and observe and note the object of meditation in time with the present moment, surely we will perceive the true nature of phenomena, starting from the understanding of the four elements. If we can perform, like a person with back pain, we are sure to perceive the true nature of phenomena starting from the understanding of the 4 elements, the 4 Mahabhutas.
Chậm落嚟，再多解釋啦。if 常常嘅款啦，咱嘅心加身軀啦，啲即個佛經內邊啊，有安尼款解釋啦，咱嘅心加身軀也是物質啦，伊就是常常加即個上個咧Dhamma Sayadaw講嘅開安尼款啦，when 伊嘅條件 condition 啊，適合嘅時啦，因緣和合啊，加了好事嘅時啦，伊就會浮起來。了when 即個條件無了，伊就變了。So when 伊變了嗬，伊是變得真正快嘅。了 when 伊嘅條件因緣和合 ，when 伊和合嘅時 ，when 伊浮起來嘅時，本是真正快嘅。了即個浮起來個變嚟即個伊發生嘅即個情形啊，是真正快嘅，一項過一項接落去，所以伊快到啥？咱看迄個電影安尼款啊，啥？伊嘅規個即個行動啊，啥接掉嘅即個心甲物質，即個心甲身軀，啥是接掉嘅，所以when 伊物件發生，咱看起來啊，伊咱無只事實安尼只去關起來，伊是上個想一項物件對調嘅，一項對調安尼款，想一個想一項物件，but 正事實伊毋是安尼款嘅情形嘅，but 因為伊發生甲上快啊，咱看起來，咱當作是伊想是發生啥一個。水安尼款啦，流啦 ，continuous stretch 啦，安尼款。所以Sayadaw講，咱特別真正細緻，when 咱啲觀，無管蝦米目標浮起來，像一個看病人啦，一個看病人啊 ，when 伊要行，還是伊要坐嘅時啊，無管伊啲做蝦米伊行動嘅時啊，伊是慢慢嘅去做嘅，伊講咱yogi啊，特別上個咱嘅when咱啲修行嘅時，咱嘅行動都是上個特別上個一個病人像迄個病人上個伊腳隻骨痛back pain when 一個人伊腳隻骨痛嘅時，伊是閣有力嘅特別因為伊咪驚到伊腳隻因為驚到伊腳隻，即個會互伊真正無爽，真正痛。所以伊無管做蝦米物件，伊本真正細緻，真正慢慢嘅，伊要徛起來嘅時，伊慢慢徛起來，伊袂傷到伊筋，然後when伊要坐落來時，伊要盡量慢慢安尼款，一步一步安尼款坐落來，所以伊做物件真正斯文啊，伊安尼斯文，伊安尼細緻啦，蝦米事呢？因為伊咪互伊嘅身軀痛所以一個yogi咱特別對安尼款嘅慢慢細緻嘅行動啦，為咱哋訓練啦，咱嘅智慧線嘅時所以無管咱哋做蝦米物件本好，咱摕物件也好，伸手摕物件也好，咱本特別斯文然後慢慢伸咱嘅手出去了行安尼款if 咱有採調安尼款來做咱嘅行動啦咱就會有機會會關到即個目標咱行動就是一個目標咯會真正事實嘅變化嘅情形，因為敢若伊啲發生嘅時，when 你去觀伊，你去看到伊你才會了解改明白到即個目標嘅變化啦so when 一個 yogi 啦伊有採調安尼款對調伊行動慢慢伊注意 伊会逐边行动伫发生诶时，伊就会看到伊诶变化啦。了头一项，伊上帝快会了解，会看到，会明白到诶目标诶即个事实诶情形，就是即个四大啦 ，the four elements， 巴利话叫做马哈布达。等在咯。
Yes. If we can practice respectfully, attentively meditation, we can see, we can realize the four great elements in our body. How? I will tell you tomorrow night. So stay with us. In conclusion, I wish you Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam Rakantu Sabha Devata Sabha Buddha Nubhavina Sada Sukhi Bhavantu De Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam Rakantu Sabha Devata Sabha Dhamma Nubhavina Sada Sukhi Bhavantu De Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam Rakantu Sabha Devata Sabha Sangha Nubhavina Sada Sukhi Bhavantu Te. May there be all blessing to you. May all devas give protection by the power of all Buddhas, all Dhammas, and all Sanghas. May all of you be well and happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Sayadaw kong, Sayadaw kong, if lang只訓練啦，佢啦只尊重用心嚟訓練啦，so 使到講當對只快明白了解到即個時代啦four great elements， so 因為點先係數 ，so 使到明仔明依家接落嚟歸隨即個時代可能聽啦所以請個了會會有明仔8點半嚟 Zoom 嚟聽使到接落嚟歸隨。So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Piban Lulam be free from COVID-19.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.